in Week 17. The Jets won an instant classic in their first matchup against the Jaguars. Can Jacksonville avoid the sweep? Find out next.
Now ETN to start the drive.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Now Lawrence. Slant complete to ETN.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
ETN up the middle. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
They'll try and set up the screen to ETN.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Back to the ground with ETN.
Gets around him, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
Play action. It's Lawrence.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here's Lawrence. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Jackson.
They'll start on the ground, ETN.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Solid running there. And CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Screenplay, here's ETN.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
A give, running right, ETN.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Here's 2nd and 3. They go play action now. Lawrence.
Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll run with Etienne. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
And in a situation like this, you're in the second half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a first down.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On second down, a run with Etienne. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Complete to Jones. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Now Lawrence.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On play action, Lawrence.
And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
Etienne will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
They go play action with Lawrence.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On third down, here's Etienne.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the... They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Crossing route, and he hits his man. It's Jones.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Lawrence's throw into the hands of Kirk.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be spotted just shy of midfield, a 59-yard attempt. And did he have enough? He did. He kept it on line and managed to tuck it into the bottom right corner. So we're at halftime of this AF.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working, but they run it more effectively.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jamie Sherwood.
And his guys are going to take over at the 30.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram.
And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Back now in Jacksonville. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Now Lawrence to throw. The pass complete to Ingram on the crossing route.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle. But they allow the conversion.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
99 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
ETN once more.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Lawrence. A short throw to Ingram. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And ETN going to have a Jags first down as he'll be brought down at the 27. Lawrence will throw.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
It certainly looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
A short throw there to Strange.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
That is caught.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And they'll run with ETN.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
One more time with ETN.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
You can really tell right now both sides have amped up the aggressiveness. That time the offense winning the aggression battle.
And the defense was obviously aiming for the football, maybe a little bit more so than the runner himself, and that's why he was able to break through and get the gain that he did.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back.
This is a big play in this wild card matchup facing 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with ETN.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2.
Here's Lawrence.
He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion.
The Jaguars season will continue at least one more week.
It's the opening round of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Bowl.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. Takes it to about the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Gibbs will try and pick it up.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway on a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
Yeah, would not have. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Gone. And that will be incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
This is brought in at the 21. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of. Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Off play action. Here's Goff.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a first down throw. Goff eluding the pressure right.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
No score after one on EA Sports. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Goff now to throw. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. The pocket collapsed around. On 1st and 10, Goff.
He'll get this underneath to Montgomery.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff rolling to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
When you're a capable runner, oftentimes your quarterback coach, your offensive coordinator, they love to see you break the pocket and go ahead and take off. I think he could have gotten vertical and picked up something there. Instead, he pushed it downfield. Incomplete.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance. A final shot before break here. Goff. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Well, I thought they should have punted before. Now they probably definitely need to punt, right?
Yeah, we did a little mind melding there, didn't we? Because I was wondering, why are you out there if you're not going to punt it in the first place? Now I don't think they have any choice.
Here we go. 76. 76. Super. 12.
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the 3rd. And, Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Now the big play pushes them all the way out to the 40 now for 1st down.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw into the hands of Fan.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From the 50, it's Goff. Open man right side is St. Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Now it's Goff. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Here's Goff. This is caught, and he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Montgomery
diving for the end zone, and the ball's knocked out.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Lions have got it back to within a score. 8 touchdowns for the rookie in the regular season. Now he's got his...
To Montgomery to begin the drive. A great move by Montgomery. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
Play action. It's Goff. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown.
And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40.
A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll fake the give. Now Goff.
He'll go right back to St. Brown.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now Goff on first down. Touchdown!
Amon-Ra St. Brown.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. But we are set up.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On second down, here's Goff.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Goff now looks to throw. Flushed out right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And a disappointing way to close out the season. You got into
The NFL playoffs are here, and this matchup on Wild Card Weekend is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Broncos and the Bengals, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a very loud and a very sold-out Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Coming up, we begin a triple header here on Wild Card Sunday.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Play action. It's Burrow.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
I think that's the type of run we'll continue to see throughout this game. The snow coming down, I don't expect a lot of big plays to be broken.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he's got a Bengals first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
And this is what you want to do in the first half of a playoff game. Get the running game established. He was a big part of their run to a division title. So they're going to rely on him to carry a heavy load here in the playoffs. He rips off a nice run there.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it, sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And, yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. They'll run with Mixon. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he... On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. It's caught, Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Flush to his right.
And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 29-yard line. Now it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Burrow now off the bootleg. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback.
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengal. Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. First down. Here's Burrow. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 46. They go play action with Burrow. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He wants it all for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to stick, and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
Denver's offense now set to go.
So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams trying to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. And now off to the races down the right side. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. And people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Burrow looking to pass. And this one complete to Smith. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Mixing up the middle. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Oh, he shifts past him. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now a 2nd and 2.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Inside handoff to Mixon.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
2nd and 10.
A handoff to Mixon. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good.
And that'll bring him back within 4.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Now we're going to get a timeout here for an injured player, and that's Jamar Chase, who is in some obvious discomfort right now. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or 2 shy of midfield. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. The drive will commence with a run by Mixon. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Burrow. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, so much of
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Burrow. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
And now they're in the hurry-up. From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. Throw left side complete. That's Smith.
And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. After that last play, we've got an injured man, and it's a big one. Joe Burrow shaken up. You hope this is nothing serious. Well, now they're going to come out. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 5-yard touchdown catch.
And the Bengals.
So a big play coming up for the Bengals as they'll indeed go for 2.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Sheds off the tackle.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field.
And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
How good has he been throwing the football, though? Despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Multiple defense.
The Broncos send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. This is taken at the 15. Fighting through. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
So Burrow and the Bengals
down by a field goal, a little under 2.5 to go. Their sold-out crowd is behind them. They need at least a field goal to tie as they've got it 1st and 10. Short throw to Smith.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Heady on that one, huh? Getting out of bounds before the 2-minute warning. They get an extra timeout, extra opportunity to move the ball downfield. Very smart football.
He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
2nd and 6 coming up. Throwing, Burrow.
Complete. Smith has it.
Just too many short underneath throws. They've got to get the ball downfield.
And in a hurry.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Mixon with a 1st down carry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Here's Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Caden Stearns. Down to the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And losing in this wild card round, you know, they've